Hello, my name is Izaak Clifford, and this is a video profile about myself. That has no production value. Shot in school. No, I'm gonna amp this up a bit. Let's go to my house. Now, let me properly introduce myself. Hi, my name is Izaak Clifford. I'm a graduate student of the Big Picture Academy, and I'm here today to talk to you about who I am, what I'm doing, and what I'll hopefully be doing, hint hint, in the next few years. However, to do that, we need one more cutaway. So, who am I? I'm a musician, and I've been self-producing and releasing my projects from New Perspective Studios since August of 2021. It is my bedroom. It is also my office, if you want to get technical about it. However, I'm not going to. In this here cutaway shot, I'm recording a new song that's either going to be for a band or a solo release. That's it for this introduction. I'm going to go talk about something else. Back to the cold void of nothingness now, where I'm going to talk about the future, specifically education. That's not a dig on higher education, I should probably clarify. I just thought school would be the best place to record this. Yeah, that's actually a bad idea. I know somewhere else where we can go. Yeah, let's go there. The following awkward transition was brought to you by New Perspective Records and its latest release, 7, now available wherever you stream your music. Welcome back! We're here at Newcastle Taste Recording Campus because this is where I'm going next year. Before I left high school, I was studying a certificate-free in music industry, and I was using all of the knowledge and skills I gained from that course in my own productions, which I think panned out pretty well. And I'm going to get to annoy everyone here with my existence next year because I'll be studying a certificate 4 in music industry followed by a diploma of music industry, specifically music production, because I want to work in mainly just music and just studios. Let's go to a different area. If you, the why are you still there? I said let's move to a different, look, it's fine, don't worry about it. Just let's move in here and then I can talk a bit more properly so I'm not talking through a glass window. Also, I hate to be a pain, but could you hit the light? Thanks, I only brought this massive light in and it's kind of there we go. That's a bit better. I'll give you just a quick second to, are you tilted? It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway. So, if you were any other teacher and not a camera, you might ask, why are you going to TAFE instead of uni? You're gonna die or, something along those lines. And I'd tell you that I want to go to TAFE before I go to uni because I see that they offer 2 different educational pathways. TAFE here offers, in my eyes, a lot of practical experience with just a little bit of theory. I get to use hands-on a lot of computers, audio gear, working with music in general, and working with other people. Also a massive mixing console that costs a few $100,000 that I just simply don't have access to, except if I robbed a bank. That's why I want to go here first, because I want to have these practical skills before I go to somewhere that's, I guess, the highest form of education. And after TAFE, so now that I've talked about what I'm doing in the future, let me talk about what I've been doing as of late. I've recently recorded, written, and produced my second EP, 7. It is 7 songs in 7/4. You can tell there's a theme here. There's also a 7 in the title instead of a V because my friend thought that was funny, and I did too. Behind me, which you will see in just a second, is most of the cover art for the EP. I'm sitting right here, there's a lighting change. I'll cut to the final shot for you now for your viewing enjoyment. In retrospect, I probably should have cut that bit. Time filler. I should talk about music. Hi, welcome to New Perspective Studios turntable. It is next to a window that is open most of the time, however, it's fine. In this section, I'm going to talk about 3 albums that I really do love and that helped pretty much shape who I am musically and what I like to listen to. The first album being Green Day's American Idiot. Nowadays, this isn't really my favorite album. There's a lot more music that I think sounds a bit better to me and I just listen to a lot more. However, this album has a lot of emotional significance for me because this was the album that kept me playing guitar and I'd like to say got me into the punk sound that I believe I'm in today. Around this time in my life, I was starting to get a bit out of playing guitar. I felt like, oh, maybe I should just give this up and move on to something else. But then I heard this song. And when this came around, I was like, oh my god, I need to learn this song. It's also one of the few songs one of the first songs actually, that I sang live as part of a school band. Which is kind of a throwback. I'm glad my girlfriend has a CD of this that I borrowed for way longer than I should have, and that I just listened to pretty much all day. And then I eventually got it on beautiful red and black and white and black vinyl. Also, the gatefold, this is just cool. I really like this. And the lyric sheet, oh, I'm gonna get the lyric sheet real quick. This is a tangent, I don't mind. This is a real quick tangent. It's like a notebook that's just like cut out. This is like thanks for the car that just drove past anyway. It just looks cool. That's it. I might listen to this album again after I film this. Anyway, the next album. Welcome to my bookshelf. This is where I store my vinyls, my CDs, books that I haven't read, movies that I haven't watched, a telescope for some reason, and the second most important aspect of what makes me who I am, video games. Why am I talking about video games? Well, because I want to do music, I was actually interested in making games, and that was going to be my pathway throughout high school and all that. However, things have changed. Still an idea, just it's a bit less so. I'm going to talk about my favorite game of all time. Now, for my favorite game of all time, a game that I do have a physical copy of, Fallout New Vegas, developed by Obsidian, published by Bethesda. I have played through every single ending of this game, and I'm still not bored of it. I have played this game for hours upon hours upon hours, and I'm still finding new stuff about it. This is one of those games where you could buy it and then just play it for half your life. It is an amazing game, and there's so much to dissect about it. Also, you get shot in the head by Matthew Perry. You get shot in the head by Chandler. So, take with that what you will. The soundtrack is also beautifully composed. Whatever Ian Zur is getting paid, he needs to get paid double. Right now, he is fantastic at what he does. Also, the in-game radio is just good. It has a bunch of old classic country songs from the 60s and liking that. I also got the CD that has Big Iron on it. If you know Big Iron, you know Smarty Robbins. I haven't listened to it yet, and actually, in fact, there's a lot on this shelf that I haven't really watched or read or listened to or played. Should probably get on that. Sorry, a bit of an existential moment there. Anyway, welcome to my game shelf. This is where I keep my TTRPGs, or tabletop role-playing games. It consists of mostly D&D books and one Cyberpunk Redbox, a game that I have not yet played. Again. Why am I showing you this? Well, it's an aspect of games that I believe is one of the most important, which is the writing. And games like these have a big emphasis on writing, because it is all up to the game master and the players to create their own story. The game master to pretty much make the idea happen, and the players to do what they want, to make their character's story. That's what I love. I love the idea of a group coming together to make something out of nothing and just spending time with other people and just making their own story. I also love the inevitable chaos that follows when a player says, and I quote, "Can I shave off his mustache?" without him noticing. Am I playing with a bunch of psychopaths? When did you move? When did you move up there? Huh. That's never happened before. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been a semi-deep dive into who I am, what I'm currently doing, what I'll hopefully be doing, hint hint, in the next couple of years. That's it. If you want to go listen to Wild Out Hero 7, I'll put the links in the description. I have been wearing these goddamn Monster Claw slippers the entire time. That's it. I'm gonna play Fallout New Vegas. Oh, I just got shot in the head.